Hey there, it's Trish from Dish Kitty Studio, and I am back with just another, excuse me, weekly update of what I've been working on. I know I'm a little bit late, it's been a while, but with Thanksgiving last week and everything, it was just, things were busy and I just really didn't have a lot of time. This is my, my travel book that I sort of take around with me, and there's not really a ton of stuff in here, just, you know, this is where I just really do a lot of real quick sketching, and I'm not sure if you can see that. It's just some doodles basically. And here I was kind of playing around with oil pastels. I just love the way they blend together, and I think the back here is actually, the background is water-soluble crayon, but these circles are done with oil pastels. Just some more doodles. You know, I really just use this book for if I'm bored, if my my daily book is caught up, I just kind of use it to just sort of mess around and doodle, really. So here's this is my regular book. I left off last time right here. I was packing for my trip to Louisville, and then we're getting into the Louisville trip here. We did stop in Indy, so we spent the day in Indy. I wrote Serial here because I don't know if you're familiar with the Serial podcast, but my friend and I, as we drove to Louisville, we listened to the first half, and then we listened to the second half on the way home, and it was just really fun. I've heard it before, but he had not heard it, so it was his first time listening to it, and it is just so compelling. If you're interested in like true crime stuff, if you like podcasts, if you like stories, this is just, I can't say enough about how great it is. So I didn't do a ton of drawing here, but I included a couple of stickers from some of the little breweries that we stopped at. We went to Blackacre in Irvington, which is right near Indianapolis, and also Tomlinson Tap Room, downtown Indianapolis. Both were really, really cool and great beers at both. Tomlinson actually doesn't brew their own beer, but they have craft beer from Indiana brewery specifically, so that was really fun. We got to try some cool stuff. Here we are the next day. I actually woke up before both of my friends that I was staying with, and my girlfriend that we were staying with, she doesn't drink coffee, so she doesn't have a coffee pot, so I woke up before everyone else. You can see my crazy bedhead here, and I ran out to the nearest gas station, and I got coffee. I got Diet Coke for my girlfriend, coffee for my friend and I that like coffee, and then I got a whole sack full of just some breakfast sandwiches and a couple donuts for all of us. So I drew myself with my crazy bedhead, because I honestly, you guys, I can't believe they didn't look at me like I was a hobo, because my hair was a wreck. I didn't even have a hat. I just went with it. We went to this great place for lunch, and I got this incredible kale salad, so I tried to draw some kale here, but not the best, but you know. We went to this great antique mall, and I found a ton of Viewmaster reels, which my husband and I collect Viewmaster reels. We have for about a year now, and we just love them. I found some Muppets reels, and my husband's a big Muppets fan, so it was really neat to find that. In the evening, we had a beer tasting with all of our Louisville friends, and so I drew a picture of the bottle. It was these great bottles with these wax seals, so I drew a picture of that. And right here around the edge, I don't know if you can read it, but I kind of wrote down all the people that were there as a boarder and all the places that we went to that day. Sunday, this was our last day in Louisville. We actually rescued a little doggie that was running down the street. She had gotten lost from her owner, but she had a phone number on her tag, so we grabbed her and took her in the car with us and called her owner, and we got to be there when they were reunited. It was very cool, because the owner and doggie were both very, very happy, so that was kind of fun. We hit another brewery on the way home. We stopped at Flat 12 in Indianapolis. So I put a sticker here, and this is just this is kind of like the little list of the beers, and I checked off the ones I tried, because you can do, you know, you can do flights. So this is like your little flight menu, and you check off the ones you want, and then they bring them out. On the way home, I almost ran out of gas in the middle of literally nowhere in Indiana, so I drew the empty gas gauge there. But I did end up getting home, and it was fine. No worries. That Monday, I had the day off, so I spent most of the day in my art studio, and I just drew, and so I drew colored pencils and markers, and that's basically how I spent my day. The next day was just another regular day. I had some errands to run. I got some groceries. And also I'm a vapor, so I stopped at the vape shop and I got a new flavor to try. It's called Banana Colada, so I drew a picture of it. It's not my fave. It's kind of got like a weird fakey banana taste, but it's interesting. So I drew a picture of the banana here in watercolors. Now we're getting into Thanksgiving. This was Thanksgiving Eve, and my husband and I spent the entire night cooking. I was in charge of green bean casserole, so I was cleaning green beans, washing green beans, cutting up green beans, and making my casserole, and he made 10 pounds of mashed potatoes. So he was busy with potatoes, cleaning them, chopping them up, boiling them, that whole deal. Thanksgiving was great. I drew a turkey leg. We spent it with family. It was fun. Sometimes I do 2 pages. I'm sure you guys have noticed that. If I have a lot to say or a lot going on, I'll do 2 pages instead of just 1. This was Black Friday. I made breakfast for my husband and I in the morning. I made cinnamon rolls, so I drew a little cinnamon roll there. And I don't know if you can see, but I used my shimmery watercolors to make it look like there's a glaze on it there. I don't know if you can see the shimmer, but so that was kind of fun. I met with my mom's nurse in the afternoon and talked with her. And my husband and I have a tradition on Black Friday. We do not go shopping in the morning, but what we like to do is at night on Black Friday, we will go out to like the big box stores. Like we hit Target, we hit Meijer, which is near us, and we went to Walmart. And we like to go late, like 8, 9, 10 o'clock at night. And you can sort of scoop up some of the deals that are left over, and it's just really fun. There's nobody there. It's like dead. The whole store is dead. So we do that every year. It's really fun. One of the things I picked up was, let me show you, hang on. I got the entire set of I don't know if you guys are familiar with the flare pens, but I got 14, a whole box of 14 for $5. I have seen these. The whole set usually goes for 20 bucks. I have seen it and I've carried it around in stores when I've seen it on sale for 15. And I have just never pulled the trigger, but for $5, I could not pass it up. If you're not familiar with the flare pens, they're made by Papermate. They're like a felt tip, so it's like a marker, but they're so great. They're so great for a book like this because since this is just regular sketch paper, I do have to be somewhat careful about what kind of mediums I use on it. But these flare pens are sort of like, they're fine tip, like Crayola markers almost. They don't bleed. So here you can see I got my new flare pens that day. I tested them all out and there's not a bit of bleed through. So, but yet still a really nice vibrant color. So I'm really excited. I still can't believe I got that whole set for $5. What a bargain. I also found this really, really cute sweater. It's entirely made out of like that real minky soft fur that's kind of like shiny, and it's got the Star Wars logo on it. It's so cute. I just love it. And the inside of it is lined with that same really soft fur. So it's like wearing a fur sweater. It's great. I love it. I'm really excited about that too. The next day was Saturday. My husband and I went out. We did some shopping. We went to an antique toy show at the fairgrounds here in town. It was really fun. We had lunch. We had Chinese for lunch, so I put our little fortune cookie fortunes here. And then in the evening, I had an eye exam, I don't know, about 6 weeks ago, and I need to get new glasses, but I was trying to find some online that I liked, and my girlfriend told me about this website that she loves, so I was kind of doing like the virtual try-on where you upload your photo and it kind of shows you what you look like. And I found these glasses that I just love, you guys. They are pink cat eye. I'm trying to stick my book up there. They're pink cat eye, hot pink cat eye glasses. Are so cute, and I think I'm gonna order them. I'm waiting until I wanted to wait until Cyber Monday to get them officially ordered, but boy do I love those. These would just be like a spare pair, not my everyday. On Sunday sometimes a bunch of friends and I get together at a local brewery and we do trivia. So we had plans to do that. We went out and met up at the brewery and found out there was a wedding there that day and there was no trivia. So we ended up at another nearby pub, and we played shuffleboard instead, and it was so much fun. So I drew the shuffleboard, and this is my buddy Marcus, who I played with. So that's it for this book. That's what I have kind of up to date. Now, I have a couple of other things I want to talk about. Another thing I found besides my flare pens on Black Friday, and I don't even think these were on sale. This was just the regular price. But at Walmart, you can get these little mini composition books. It came in a 3-pack, and this was only 88 cents. I think that's the regular price. Like, it wasn't even a sale. So, oh my gosh, what a bargain. And these are just the cutest things. I got these black and white ones, and I got this set of 3 polka dot ones. These are going to be so perfect for just like tossing in my purse and keeping my grocery lists and all that stuff. And I'm sure we could all come up with a zillion other uses for them too. But anyway, I was so excited about these. I could not believe for less than $2 I got 6 little really cute notebooks. And you know, these are so sturdy. They are sewn. I checked on that, because that makes them, you know, much more sturdy. They do have stitching in there and everything. So, wow, what a find. I'm really impressed with those two. Okay, one more thing. Okay, I saw this thing online where you can use watercolor paints on fabric. And you use this stuff called textile medium, which I just got this. I ordered it from Amazon, and I just got it. I went to a local craft store to buy some, and they do carry it. It's not very much. I think this size bottle is maybe like $6 in the craft store, but they were out of stock. So I just went on Amazon and found some for, I think this was only $5 and then free shipping. So I just got it the other day. What I'm going to do is I want to try to make watercolored scarves for all the ladies in my family and my lady friends for Christmas presents. So I just went out and bought at the fabric store, and you can see, oh my gosh, these, I tried to wash them first because I thought, you know, you're supposed to wash it first, but since they're such small pieces, I only got 1/8 of a yard. Oh my gosh, they just shredded themselves. So, which is fine because they're still perfect for me to test out. I wanted to see what kind of fabric I wanted to use. This one is just a white flannel, just a plain flannel. Now this one, you can see when I washed and dried it, it kind of like tubed up. It's like just a t-shirt cotton, t-shirt knit. So this one I think would be really cool because it'd be more, you know, seasonless. I think it wouldn't have to be just, you know, for cold weather. You could wear something like that in the summer if it's just t-shirt fabric. I also got, and I think maybe this might actually be the one that wins just based on the washing. This is just a nice jersey knit. It has a little bit of a sheen. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but it's just your standard jersey knit. These are so nice. It's such a nice fabric though. It's got a beautiful drape, you know, so I think it would make a beautiful scarf. So I think this might end up being the winner. Now this one also, you can see it shredded up pretty badly on the edges. This I got from the remnant pile, but this is a white chiffon. So it's like a special occasion kind of fabric, but it also has this beautiful drape that would make an amazing scarf. So my plan is I'm going to try some of these out with watercolors. I'm going to try it with the textile medium, and then I'm going to try to heat set them, which is the way it works, and then wash them and kind of see, you know, which fabrics I like best. But my front runner so far is this jersey knit because it is just, it washed up beautifully. It's got a beautiful texture, beautiful drape. It just feels nice. I think this might be the winner so far. Another thing I have that I was going to try out on these is these are Pentel Fabric Fun Pastel Die Sticks. Now, they have a Hobby Lobby sticker, but I also have another sticker here. I actually bought these at Goodwill. Here's the instructions. So you can see they're not, I don't have the full, you know, some of them are used and all that, but I think these might be really, really fun for either writing words on these, because the watercolor will, you know, it will kind of blend together when it, you know, as you add more water and as you add textile medium, and it will make a beautiful background. But then I thought I could try some of these to like write words or draw maybe some leaves or some trees or some flowers, or even just maybe some abstract like circles and things like that. So I'm going to give these a whirl too. I think what my plan right now is I am going to probably record what I'm doing with these pieces and kind kind of record the process just in case anyone is interested in how it turns out. But if it doesn't work, I may or may not actually post the video. But if anyone is interested in how it turns out, drop me a comment and let me know, and then I'll make sure that I document the process either way, whether it works or not, so that you guys can kind of see how it turns out. But I'm going to, like I said, these are just my sample pieces. I'm going to try it out and see which fabric works best, and if this whole thing even works, because I'm still not 1000% convinced that this stuff is made for acrylic paint, not watercolor. So I just really am skeptical, but we'll see. So that's what I have going on this week. Not too much really, but I wanted to give you guys at least a quick update of what's going on here and what I'm working on. I hopefully will be back. I will definitely be back in another week with some sort of update, and perhaps with, how this whole watercolor scarf, project turns out as well. I hope you guys are having a great week. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you soon.